your boy DC Curry. You listen to DisRace live from the ATL at the new improved Uptown Comedy Corner. DisRace motto has always been no hate,
but no fear.
But no fear. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away.
And we never run.
But we never run. I got my main man, Mook man, on my right.
In the hazy for sheets.
I got black ass Tim to my left.
Blacker than ever.
I got the chaplain, Brian.
Always winning.
To my far left. I don't want to give his last name because y'all may show up at his church and try to rob him while he preaching.
Hundreds of, but did you hear how much the jury was? Hundreds of
They
thousands.
take his shoes. They take Brian's shoes. He be wearing them $1,000 Yeezys and stuff. Just in case anybody wanted to know.
They sneezes.
Well, the jackpot is over $1 billion. Hot damn.
Do you ever play?
I got some tickets in my pocket right now, boy.
I didn't even know it was that high.
Little chance better than no chance. Nigga ain't got no chance. Buy a lottery ticket, at least you got a little chance. Never buy one ticket, boy. Whatever the odds are. If you buy 2 tickets, you just doubled your chances of winning.
I'll tell you what, I'm not a big proponent of the lottery.
No, I bet you take them ties if I hit with you.
Hey, I will say though, I will definitely say that
this time
might make me go ahead and
gonna drop something on it.
That
somebody got to win, man.
Now, DC, do you have a strategy? Do you go birthdays? Do you go quick pick? Do you go all sixes? What do you do?
No, I ain't got time to be doing all that shit. Plus, I don't know my family's birthdays. Been people tell me, oh shit, I don't know when my damn family was born. Sometimes I don't know shit.
We should do
How many numbers you need?
Thought you 6
numbers. What you play? You know you can play different groups of things in your life. Like you got six children, or you've had 6 abortions.
Okay, all right. Well,
Play
one of those is true.
Every day there's all your abortions.
Now, do you? We should do that. We should do a DisRace ticket. We should all get tickets together and then pool the money and win together as a team.
No.
No, we're not doing that. You don't want to do that?
I don't need no help to buy no tickets. Some people buy tickets and give them to people. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of.
Isn't that an unspoken agreement? If you give me a ticket, don't you expect like a little taste?
Yeah, but they ain't how it work out.
They ain't how it work out.
Because if you give me a ticket, that ticket is not gonna win.
Well, DC,
the ticket I bought is going to win.
Well, DC, given your track record and success, man, like exactly would you kind of know exactly what you would do with that type of money, like starting off the bat, or would you just kind of have to get away?
They say first thing you should do is lay low for a few months.
I think that's good advice.
I wouldn't do that. Y'all would know immediately. That nigga hit the lotto.
Why lay low?
Immediately, I hit the lotto.
Stop going on tour.
Why lay low?
So no offshore accounts.
$1 billion. Go on tour.
No offshore accounts. No.
You need that shit for, man.
It's $1 billion.
What you need an offshore account for? If $1 billion after taxes, you talking about $600 and something million. And what the hell I need to hide? I'll stop hiding at that point. I've been hiding all my damn life.
Do you think you could trust the banks? You know, with your money, you wouldn't
I
go
put that money in my house, man.
What's the rest of it?
The bank? The hell I need with the bank? Oh man, you spread it out a little bit because the FDIC and the insurance, but I don't need no offshore. What the hell need offshore account for?
So you pretty much seem like the way you're talking, you already know what you would do with $600 million. Like
you do whatever the hell you want to do.
Right. I know, and now we know because.
Yeah, but you sound like you know specifically if you got that money. It sounds like DC Curry knows exactly where that money would go today, immediately.
I'm gonna spend it.
Okay. And we. I mean, I have to assume you get that kind of money, you help out everybody, you donate it all, you give it to Christ.
You what?
I mean, I will help people out, but I still
donate it all, build a church, give it to Christ, help children.
Why you gotta donate it all?
I don't know about I don't know why you got to build a church. I mean, if you got that assignment, but I would take the advice of people. I would just lay low
already built.
and sit there and think. Yeah, actually, we ain't finna go religion. We talking lottery right now.
Talk religion to a
atheist. Yeah. I saw that post the other day. You said about you going to hell or something like that. You come
It's
in
gonna
on
be a
something.
journey.
But anyway, back to the lottery thing. I just think I would take everybody's advice on laying low. I got a couple of friends who are some CPAs. I think I would call them in and pay them, and we would just really evaluate on what direction we'd go with that type of money. I really would. Like I said, they're CPAs. I mean, big time CPAs. So I would just get with them.
Romans people.
It's always the person. It sounds good when you don't have the money in your possession, but when you have the money in your possession, it's a whole different story.
Hey, listen, man. Let me make this clear.
I mean,
I would give everybody something.
Thank you, man.
Right.
So y'all trust me. If I hit this $1 billion, y'all got everybody in this room got $20 coming from me.
I take it.
Yeah.
Tax free. I take it.
And
Tax free.
I go through my phone, and everybody's
least-
number I got will
at
be
least-
on call blocking tomorrow.
At least a dinner on Benihana's.
I don't know if I could wait 3-4 months. I don't know if I'd take lump sum.
Oh no, I need that
Lump
in.
sum, you get 600 something million right now out of 1.1.
But isn't it better? Isn't the percentage of, like, if you don't take the lump sum, the percentage of your wealth growing if you just wait it out? It does better for people who just don't do the lump sum and just go with the yearly or the monthly.
See, all that stuff you talking about, them poor people problem. You talking about making some more money? If you got $1 billion, you don't need no more money. What the hell you need some more money for? You're damn fool, man.
Well, that's what I was asking you.
That's like, what's his name? Got all them billions of dollars. What the hell he want to buy
Elon?
Twitter for? Or whatever. The hell he want.
He's a Tweety.
Making rockets
Twitter.
and
He going to the
Musk.
moon and shit.
right. That nigga's a super villain.
Oh my God, that dude's different. Bezos. But
Yeah,
he'll take
you know
over
what I mean?
Walmart in 2 years and he'll only add to his empire.
Yeah, what?
He'll take over Walmart in about 2 years and he'll only add to his
I
empire.
doubt
Yeah, but for what, man?
Because he can. That's how he thinks.
I know, but what?
Just saying.
But don't you feel like at a certain point in your life, people are addicted to a certain level of success or just gaining ownership or conquering? Like there's that vibe.
I guess they are. I don't even need $1 billion.
That's a little bit of all of us, though.
I'm
There are
done.
certain places right now. I don't think you, Tim, would live regardless. I think you would rather cancel it all if you had to go live at a certain level.
Well, a lot of places wouldn't let Tim live there. It don't matter how much money he has.
Okay, that's once again.
My neighborhood, for one, and nobody lives around me.
But everybody here has you have an end goal, right? You know when you're done. Like I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna chill. I don't have to do anything. Like
Yeah.
there's a.
I don't know what the number is, but it damn sure ain't $1 billion. Are y'all really debating what y'all would do if y'all hit that lotto and got $1 billion? You thinking,
Whatever I want.
You thinking about that, Brian?
Whatever
You
I
really
would.
don't know what you would continue to do.
It
I
would be
mean,
CPAs.
other than have a certain group of people that I would help out, other than that, I have no clue.
You through preaching if you hit $1 billion?
No, heck no. That would never stop.
Keep on preaching.
Yes, of course.
Dumb. What the fuck would you preach about and you got $1 billion?
Yeah, you ain't giving it away. You a hard
Who would
man.
listen to you?
Because that book,
Because whatever you said, everybody say, yeah. Give me some of that money.
Right.
I'm gonna help. Okay, well you can.
Well,
so help everybody.
Help.
well, the biggest thing is that you don't go into that whole thing that a lot of ministers getting caught up with, that prosperity teaching. You really need to, I mean, there's some things that no matter, because your whole congregation is not poor. Some of them probably got money. They might not have $1 billion, but they got money. But they need something, whatever that book, whatever the message that God is giving you to read, they need that to get them through the week or get them through the day, man. It's bigger than $1 billion. I mean,
But
that's
can
just
you
me.
imagine how many of your parishioners,
You can
how
really.
many people listening to you would be calling you asking because they lights off? That bitch called me one time
Wow.
about 3 o'clock in the morning and said, DC, my lights off. I said, bitch, it's 3 in the morning. Your lights supposed to be off. My lights off too. Get off my damn phone. I got a call today. A tree
would be
fell
my
on a boy's
response.
house in Birmingham. He want me cash app him some money
To do.
to get the tree off his house. He ain't had no insurance. What, shit, you need to move into an apartment. You ain't got no house insurance. What the hell you doing in the house? Mama left in the house. Storm came through.
Oof.
Tree fell on his house. And now he got GoFundMe to help get the tree off his house. Leave the damn tree there, man. Get some plastic.
Can you send him a chainsaw?
Go get some blue. I did that one time to, what's his name, comedian in Houston. Called me Rodney Binger. He had storm trees. They didn't hit his house, but they fell in his front yard. So I went to Home Depot here and got him a gift card. And he went and got a chainsaw.
What happened to the tree? Did he cut the motherfucker?
I guess he cut it down. Shit. I don't know. I don't give a shit. It's my tree. Shit, trees everywhere.
So the tree is still on the house in Birmingham?
Apparently so.
All I know is DC, you ask people as if everybody would know what to do with that money. You vaguely said what you would do with it. You haven't really been specific. I mean, you haven't been specific on what you would do with it.
I mean, what do you want to know?
I'm just saying, you making it seem like it's just so easy that once you get $1 billion, you know what to do with it, where it's gonna go, and you do
whatever the hell you want.
Of course, you would spend it because it's just natural. Because
I wouldn't go spend it all. I ain't no fool.
But in the same context, and I know you've been much more successful in entertainment than a few of us in this room, and but doesn't there come like a responsibility? Like, don't you feel like once you have power and money, like, aren't you supposed to help your people?
Yeah. Tell them, Till.
Yeah, I help them.
Oh, that's awesome.
I just say I give everybody in the room $20.
Okay, that's not
It's not life changing at all.
That's $20 more than you had before you gave it to you.
Thank you, Mook.
wow. Okay.
That was my next point. Yeah. You want $20 or not?
I do.
But see what you doing, you count my money. So you like $20, damn. You got $1 billion. But if I ain't got but $200,
$20 is a big deal.
And I give you 20, like I got 20 in my pocket now, I can give everybody. And you like, oh, thank you, DC. Oh. But you want to count my money. So if I got $1 billion, you like, damn, 20 ain't shit.
Right.
I'm not counting your money. I just think for you to say everybody knows what they would do, and you yourself have been vague about what you would do other than giving $20, seems like you would kind of go into your shell too.
Shell? Yeah. Man, I'd be wide open, boy. I'd be driving around butt naked.
So you wouldn't take a break. You wouldn't step back. You wouldn't step back and say, "Let me see what I need to do." I'm sure you. I wouldn't see you stopping comedy, even though you could.
Well, you were blind as a motherfucker.
Right. Have you heard it?
You think I'd be doing this shit with $1 billion? You blind, man. You worse than you ain't. I thought you was what they call
prophet.
Yeah, you a prophet. No.
Listen, so you really would stop what you love doing?
I stopped doing this shit for just a little more money. Let alone $1 billion.
But you never.
I don't believe
but
you.
now, DC, you never had that.
I don't.
A lot of comedians go through that moment where they had that. You were never a broke comedian, were you? Like, you had a job, you had a good job too, and all that.
Broke is relative, brother.
Did you want for anything while you were doing comedy and starting off?
Hell yeah, still do.
Oh well, shit. There you go. There go that $1 billion.
I want for a whole lot of shit. I don't want nothing that costs $1 billion. I really can't think of nothing I really want that costs over $1 million.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's.
What the hell you want that costs more than $1 million?
I don't know.
When I was back when Kevin Garnett, KG was with Minnesota, and my boy Sam Mitchell was there in his last years, and damn, was the point guard, but he wouldn't sign. He left because they gave KG $100 million and something dollars, and they were offering him $87 million, so he quit. Point guard, Minnesota, back in the day. Hot damn.
It wasn't Sam
That's
Purcell?
my boy too. I can't call his name.
Sam Purcell too. I thought it was Sam
So
Purcell
he went
too.
to Japan. Now first he signed with New Jersey. Now they was offering him
Stephon
$87
Marbury?
million. Stephon Marbury. They was offering him $87 million in Minnesota. He was there with Kevin Garnett. Contract ran out. He got mad because KG was getting, I think, $111 million. So I asked the fool, what is it that KG can buy. But KG was a center. Your point guard, man. Come on, man.
Right.
I asked him, I said, man, what is it that KG can buy for 100 and something million that you can't get with your 87 million? So once you get to a certain point, it's all the same, man.
Right.
Now he let his ego, so he wouldn't take the job. Then he signed with New Jersey, I think it was 62 million. I said, what the hell is wrong with you?
Then he ended up in China.
He ended up in Japan or China.
China, yeah.
Where he could center at 6'3".
Sometimes it don't even be about the player. When you get the wrong agent and you're young, they can be very persuasive. Like your agent can really mess some things up.
When you talking about $25 million difference, you can't blame that on no agent. You can't blame that on nobody.
You can say, look, this guy got a yacht and can put a helicopter on his, and I can only get a yacht.
Dumbass.
Ego.
What?
Ego.
I mean, some guys look at it like, you know what, this guy got a yacht and he can put a helicopter on his, and I can only buy a yacht without the helicopter. And
You want a
Still
helicopter.
got a yacht though.
You want a helicopter.
No,
You
I'm
can't just
saying
rent
that's the
one
difference
like
between
Kobe
25
Bryant.
million.
Wow.
You want to own your own helicopter.
I wouldn't rent no
Certain
Not
people
okay.
think.
I
But
wouldn't
I'm
rent
gonna be
no
honest with you,
helicopter for
going back to the truth, I really think that Stephon Marbury back during that, I think his agent was very influential because the way that went down, it just sometimes your agent has a lot of influence on you. You'll be surprised. You're a very strong-minded individual, and a lot of people, but y'all will be surprised when it comes to sports and when that agent comes to them in their junior year, and especially guys who don't have a mother or father that's really strong money and knowledge from that standpoint, that agent becomes everything. Their word is almost like gold, and I've just seen it happen.
So an agent can tell you, pass up $25 million because you should be getting more than somebody else.
If he tells you that
talking
you
about
probably-
counting somebody else's money.
If he tells you you could be worth more somewhere else in food, you know that, yeah.
Well, but then what's the point of
Happens all the
saying
time.
all that if he goes to another team to make 62?
Right. So
Because I'm just
that
listening to
agent's
them.
fired.
Right.
That agent is fired.
I mean, it can
What's he gonna
happen.
do?
man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you gotta be a special kind of idiot.
If that's all you know when
But
you in
you-
college.
Problem is, even if it's the agent,
But the
I'm
agent
not
work for
limited to the
you.
ball player. Even the agent, if that's how he thinking, he's an idiot.
Well, he's
Right.
always, and they just thinking they can always,
He's
if you
an
got people
idiot.
to always think they get more money.
If the agent who's gonna get paid off commission, he's just as stupid. Because if the agent who's gonna get paid off commission is advising the boy to pass up 80-something million,
A lot of them can be very arrogant.
and the chances are that he's not gonna get that elsewhere, he's stupid too because he's losing money.
A lot of them can be very arrogant and think they can get more. I'm serious. Agents, basketball or football especially, they think they can get more, and they'll leave it on the table and walk away.
Right.
And then when the general
You're
manager, you
fool.
get blacklisted, then all of a sudden you're not getting the money you thought.
When you get up to that kind of money, I mean, you know, to take a chance like that.
Well, look at the
And
guard from the
somebody
Lakers
offering
turned
you
down $75
$87
million.
million, and I love sports. Well,
Right.
I ain't make no millions of dollars, but I'm a professional athlete myself. When you get up to that kind of money, it don't really make no whole lot of difference. It ain't gonna change your lifestyle. A man making 87 million can buy anything a man making 100 and something million can buy.
Yeah, after
Mostly.
that.
I was talking to the richest man I know in California, and we were talking about a boy that we both know that had lost $27 million that year. It was a few years ago. And so I asked the boy that I know, I said, how can a son of a bitch make the kind of money that boy has made and then be broke? He said, oh, DC, I thought you were smart. I said, I don't know what made you think that, but why you say that? He said, it's very simple. The man the boy we were talking about, we estimated he had made over $150 million, and he was broke. He said, it's easy, man. If you spend more than you make, you'll be broke.
Period. Just
He
math.
said, it don't matter if you make $150 billion. If you spend $151 billion, your ass is broke.
But the imagination you got to have to spend that much money, I see what you're saying. Like,
What you gonna buy?
What-
After a while,
exactly.
you just repeating yourself.
yeah, I'm like,
There's
what are
only
you
so much
thinking?
shit you
Man, Mike Tyson bought a tiger.
I agree.
Right, you start buying dumb shit.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that. Like I went to a certain person's house in Texas, and I mean, definitely the house and all these exotic motorcycle cars, and I'm like, you know what? Houses can only get so big. And
Can't ride,
yeah.
I mean, but so many cars.
Yeah, I get it. Like
You can buy different houses, but like I
Yeah.
said, after a while, you just duplicating. You buy more houses.
right. You know, his kids will have to like hit something, let him know he's in. It's kind of
Land,
crazy.
you can buy more land. You gonna buy jewelry.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you now.
You're
I totally agree with you.
a boat man.
Boat.
You've been I'm sure you've been on a yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the value of owning a yacht? I mean, it's just an ego thing, right? You should just rent a yacht and go party.
No,
little bit more than ego.
No, I love my yacht.
Oh, you had it. See? Oh, there we.
Hey, you saw me, DC. You saw me a little bit more than ego. You know one, but
Had a good time on the yacht, huh?
Yeah,
it's good time.
It does something different.
The yacht hit different.
I had
it
no
does.
$1 million. I was telling a story last week about Ron Islett. Before he was going to jail, asked me that I want to buy his yacht. He said, I heard you like boats. At the time, I had 3. I said, yeah, I do. He said, well, I need to shake mine. I need to get rid of it. And I said, all right, you going to give me a good deal? He said, yeah, DC, I'll let you have it for $5 million. I said, man, go to jail. $5 million for a boat? If you got it, you know, that's fine. Because that's a drop in the bucket if you got $1 billion. But you know you get them big yachts, you got to have full-time crew.
Right.
You got to have somebody on the boat all the time. I think Tiger got a boat, supposed to be $50 million or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you go, your payroll every year,
Yeah.
$250,000, man. You got to have a captain. You got to have, you know.
Tiger's his is gorgeous.
Hey, a little old
That
50-foot
thing
Mediterranean.
That thing is nice, man.
Huh?
He's got the navigator bar. Like Tiger's his is nice. I got to give it to him.
Yeah, it's
It's
nice.
nice, man.
That's what you would get?
Yeah.
Get you a yacht.
Yeah. Like, yeah. If I won the Mega Millions, I'd probably do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And where would you keep that?
Probably down in Mobile or in Pensacola, Florida.
Oh, yeah. Where would you keep yourself?
Would I keep myself?
Where would you keep yourself? Where would you stay?
Here and also in Mobile.
So how often would you go down and use your multi-million-dollar yacht?
Probably if I'm looking at how things are set up, mostly, of course, in the summertime.
You know, don't spend a whole lot of deep thought. You ain't gonna hit the $1 billion.
You don't know. You don't know.
You putting it out.
Give me a quick answer.
But of
You know,
course,
all
of course,
that
but-
thinking
but
like
of
you
course,
really
but
gonna
of
hit.
course, I'm definitely thinking non-hurricane season down in Mobile. You know, non-hurricane
So the
season.
rest of the time, boat just sitting there. That's why so much.
Yeah, it'd be sitting there.
I had it here on Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
I would go out there and spurt. Sometimes I go out there 4-5 days a month. Then another time I wouldn't go out there for 2-3 months, man. I'm just wasting money. You're paying docking fees, boat sitting there.
Yeah.
When you go out there, finally, boat nasty.
Right.
Take me a day to clean the damn
Because
boat.
dust and settled up on the stuff.
It's one of my first trips with DC is we came back in from North Carolina and he was like, hey man, let me take you somewhere real quick. And nigga was like, grab this mop, nigga.
Oh, that's right. You was out of my boat. I sold that boat.
Yeah, man, I had to, and I was so happy. I was cleaning DC Kerr's boat. He should have seen me. I was scrubbing.
It was streaked up and he don't know nothing about no boat. He's out there in them black shoes.
Sometimes you don't have to take it out, though. You can just take a visitor.
All
Up
right,
there.
all right, Pastor.
Oh yeah, I used to counsel on the regular out there. Man. Yeah, in fact, I only took it out half the time.
Right.
But I didn't go out there and nothing. It was just an hour and 15 minutes from my house. But
Oh, it's definitely
you're not going out there every day. So really, in my opinion, thing to do with a boat is buy it with 1 or 2 more guys. Then y'all will get your full money worth out of it. Because you're not going to use the boat that much. Plus, if you do that, when your old lady finds some panties out there, you got too much people to blame it on.
I knew there was a catch-22 there somewhere.
Hey,
It was on
I
the
knew
way.
it was
You
an
knew it was
angle.
coming.
I
You
knew
knew
it
it
was
was
an
coming.
angle. It was an angle.
I'm gonna let these 2 heathens handle it. I'm all about the 7 seat.
Talking about you ain't got to take the boat out. Be quiet.
And when the pastor get quiet, all of a sudden he got something else. I got to take a phone call.
Oh, man.
My phone's ringing right now.
Yeah, I bet it is.
You know you hit payday. We'll be back. You listen to DisRace.